Hi guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Today I have a fragrance review on a very new fragrance. It's a flanker of a very popular fragrance from the house of Terry Mugler, or just Mugler now, Angel. This is Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. So I have reviewed the Eau de Parfum version. I really do enjoy the original Eau de Parfum version a lot, but I did have some issues with projection and longevity on my skin, which I kind of notice that I'm having very often, and it doesn't matter what fragrance it is. I just have skin that likes to eat fragrances. So I'm not sure if it's me or the fragrances that are being made these days, or maybe a combination of both, but the Eau de Parfum version, beautiful, unique, interesting, different fragrance, but performance kind of sucked on me. Now let's get into this fragrance review, first of all, with some notes. There aren't very many listed. On the top we have orange and passion fruit. In the mid we have hazelnut coconut spread, which is basically a Nutella. And in the base we have vetiver and akigalo wood. No idea what akigalo wood is. I've never even heard of it before. But okay, so those are the notes. Now I just sprayed it on my skin here, and the opening is very simple in my opinion. In my opinion, the opening smells basically like fruit juice. But not the fruit juice that you would find already pre-packaged in the supermarket, like Tropicana or whatever. This smells like the powdered kind that maybe your mom used to make for you as a kid, which is basically like a powdered sugar, fruit flavored sugar you put into a pitcher and you add water, kind of like Kool-Aid. But if you were to like add a bunch of different flavors of Kool-Aid or Tang into one pitcher and drink it and smell it, the way that it tastes is what the opening to my nose smells. So it's not like an authentic fruit juice. It's almost like a medicinal, synthetic-y kind of fruit juice, which I know sounds bad. It's kind of unusual, but it's actually a really beautiful opening in my opinion. Yeah, it's almost a little bit stinging in my nose as well, like right here. I can feel it coming. I don't know, maybe it's the chemicals or something, but I do feel something right in my sinuses when I do smell this, just in the opening. It doesn't really bother me, but it's just like kind of like a wake-up kind of call. And you can already feel that this fragrance is much more light and transparent as the Eau de Parfum version. It's definitely not as heavy. And basically you just feel a orangey, fruity, tropical fruit, Kool-Aid creaminess. Because I know Kool-Aid is, the juice is kind of like thin and doesn't have a lot of texture to it. There is a very nice creaminess in the juice, at least on my skin, and it smells really nice. Actually, I do really like it. The problem though of this opening is that already, just from the first few minutes of wearing this, you can already feel that there's like a thin layer of fragrance on my skin, and so it just feels like it's going to be close to my skin, not projecting really like bass mode or anything, not really loud. It's just like a very soft, subtle, thin layer of fragrance, which I guess was the whole point of having an Eau de Toilette version. Now that was the opening. In the mid of this fragrance, things get even better. I know it sounded like in the opening that it sounded like I didn't like it, but I actually do like it. It's just very strange and unusual, which is something that I come to expect anyway when it comes to fragrances from this house. So I really do like the opening. In the mid, I also like it. I actually like it even more because, yes, you still get that pleasant, fruity fruit juice, almost medicinal, fruit flavored powdered drink, but then you add even more creaminess to the mid of this fragrance, kind of like a whipped cream. Even though there isn't whipped cream in the notes, obviously the notes listed here doesn't include everything, but yeah, you just add like a big tub of cream to this Kool-Aid flavored juice, and that medicinal feeling that you get in the opening gets less in the mid. So I really, really enjoy the mid of this fragrance as well, because I like creamy fragrances. I like the feel of creamy, milky fragrances on my skin. It just makes me feel like happy. I really enjoy it a lot. It's still not really jumping off of my skin, although that I can feel that it's there. I am getting whiffs of it every so often when I like wave my hands in the air while I talk, for example, but it's still not like a super projecting monster or anything. It's pretty weak actually. So it is still a skin scent. I have to put my nose to my hand to be able to smell it, but again, it's an Eau de Toilette, so maybe that was on purpose. That was done on purpose. Okay, so now I want to get into the dry down of this fragrance, and I gotta say, you guys, things change dramatically in the dry down. The dry down is definitely the best part of this fragrance. It just feels like everything comes together in the dry down of this fragrance and changes. Like from one thing, you think it's just going to be this fruity, creamy fruit juice thing, but no, it completely changes into something completely different, which was a very, very big surprise to me, because reading the notes, you know, I was expecting to immediately get that Nutella kind of smell, but I didn't get it in the opening or in the mid. I only got it in the dry down. So in the dry down, you get this beautiful smoky wood added with a chocolate creaminess and a sweetness. So it's like a sweet wood. And to be more specific, it just feels like if you were to take a very expensive luxury antique wooden piece of furniture, and if you were to spread some Nutella all over it, which sounds kind of gross, but if you can just imagine that in your mind, in your imagination, that's what to me it smells like, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Along with that, finally, we get a little bit of that vetiver smell, which also adds that smokiness to this fragrance. It's kind of like it took a little bit of that smokiness in the EDP and added it just at the very end in the dry down of this fragrance, along with that wood, which apparently is Akigala wood, even though I don't know what that is. And also with a sweet, subtle, nutty Nutella. And it's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, you guys. It's very, very unique, and it's just, it's yummy. It's just, oh, it's so, so yummy. And in the end, I also get a very small touch of musk. Also, it's not in the notes as well, but there is like a very, very, very small touch of musk in there to make it a little bit more, I don't know, but it just adds something to it. And I just really, really love this fragrance. And just, it's so cozy and unique. And as I said, it's very, very warm and comfortable, comforting, and is a beautiful, beautiful flanker to Angel Muse Eau de Parfum. So that would be my review on Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. Would I buy this? Absolutely. Like, I'm not in a huge rush to buy anything at the moment, but I think that this is something I would definitely want to own in the future if I see it on discount. Even on regular price, I'd probably be buying it, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not in a huge rush to buy anything, but I would be very happy to own this one day because it is beautiful. And I was so happy to share that with you guys. So that was my review, and if you guys have tried it, or if you're looking forward to try it, or if you want to say anything about it, please let me know in the comments. Let's talk, let's be friends, and I'll be back with more videos soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. See you guys. Bye.